In a world where we don't have the security of new Jason Bourne movies anymore, we shouldn't feel exposed or vulnerable because we have shelter.
No country, no badge. You're gone.
I'm gone. Unshackled.
The director of Gerard Butler's greatest hits for the last decade teamed up with Jason Statham to create an action thriller that delivers on the action and the thrills. Shelter is about a reclusive man who lives alone on an island, and when his past comes back to haunt him, he has to stop a young girl from becoming collateral damage. This really is the Jason Bourne movie we should have gotten instead of what 2016 gave us. And the way this movie is shot and the pacing of this movie is so reminiscent of like a late 90s, early 2000s action thriller in the best way. It felt like a deliberate middle finger to this new idea of second screen viewing and that approach to making movies, which is not explicitly, but pretty much what the director said when he showed up at the end of our screening. And he talked about how he didn't want to make a movie that spoon-fed the audience the entire plot of the movie in the first 20 minutes. And that's what he does. There's a part in this movie where you think you're about to get an exposition dump and a door literally slams in your face instead. This movie takes its time. It doesn't rush, but it's not boring. And when the action hits, it hits. There are a couple of action scenes in this movie that I think people will come away talking about, especially one specific car chase scene. But my favorite part about this movie is that there's not 100,000 cuts. Like, there's a scene in a bathroom where someone is coming around a corner looking for someone, and they figure out where that person's hiding based on how the other random people in the bathroom are reacting. And you can just tell that in a different director's hands, there would have been 16 different shots. There are close-up shots, reaction shots, like, oh, he's there. But this movie didn't do that. The scene just stands, and your eyes are allowed to just follow the action and understand what's going on. And that was not only refreshing and entertaining, but just a relief that you can trust the audience to watch what's going on the screen. And it's a quick scene, but it's my favorite little part of the movie. The chemistry between Jason Statham and the young actress Bodhi Ray feels natural, and she is able to handle the emotional aspects of the film very well. If there are any real glaring negatives about this movie, it's probably that it's too similar to a Jason Bourne movie, especially in regards to the people chasing our two heroes. There's a history there that motivates everything we see, and on paper, it's a fine motivation, it's a fine reasoning. But on screen, it feels one note. It feels like an afterthought, and it doesn't feel connected to the characters. By the end of the movie, when everything is revealed, it felt like we had to put this in there because we got to wrap the story up. But it kind of felt like an afterthought. Like, this wasn't really that big of a factor. But at the end of the day, I had a good time with Shelter, and for me, it was a good reason to go to the theater.